Hey, it's Jen, Bitch in a Hurry, Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sun, moon, or rising sign of Aries for the full moon in Gemini that is coming on Friday, the 23rd of November. If you're in North America, you should be able to see it Thursday night, though. And this is an interesting full moon. Lots of times we're setting intentions and doing all this really important stuff. This has got an interesting energy. Mars squares Jupiter, so there are some good things and there are some things to watch out for. The good things are you get kind of a feeling of being strong, brave, kind of sexy, and all that kind of stuff. And the other side of that is that you can be angry, kind of frustrated, and maybe act impulsively or like without a lot of tact. Like you could perhaps like lose your temper, be mean. Something that you can do to work on this, though, to kind of be aware of it, would be to like have some patience where you maybe normally wouldn't have it, and to kind of think ahead a little bit. It's easy to get frustrated like emotionally too, because like your work and your home maybe like struggling back and forth, or the things that you need versus the things that you want are not equal, and it can make you feel like kind of bitter and angry and tired, exhausted, just all that kind of stuff. So one thing that's a good idea is to kind of fine tune the new moon goals that you had from the new moon in Scorpio in September. Yeah. November 7th, there was a new moon in Scorpio, and you're supposed to have some kind of goals and sort of things that you were thinking about doing. And basically, the key for this whole new moon is just to kind of release the I do not know what is going on here. We're going to take these two, though. It's just to kind of release the frustrations that you've had going on, release expectations. Try to find a controlled way to release this. If you feel this like anxiety, stress, frustration, irritation, this is a great time to exercise, take up running, walking, weightlifting, anywhere where you can go and kind of work it all out without, I always say inflicting yourself on other people, like without, yelling at people that you work with or your family, your kids, whatever. The other thing is the moon is opposing Jupiter, so you can be like kind of less guarded in the things that you would say or do, which might get you like unwanted attention and embarrassment. So really the theme of this whole time is think before you act. Like, do not act rashly. Don't do anything too impulsive, and I get that, because like this moon is going to make you feel this need for like spontaneity and change. It's going to make you feel all kinds of ways, but really you're going to want to stop, take a deep breath, and think before you do anything during this time of this full moon. Okay. All right, we may, oh, well, here we go. All right. Wow. All right, Aries. Whew, a lot of energy here. Let's get these neatened up, because I can't stand it when they're not nice and neat. And let's see what we've got going around for this time, around this full moon in Gemini. The first thing, and we were just talking about this, look at things from a different perspective. You can see this guy, he's just kind of hanging there, looking around, but he's obviously seeing everything completely opposite of the way that he usually does. And that may be a key here for you to not feel so much frustration. We do see here the Tower, so there are some changes coming. There are some things that are going to be happening, and I always say with the Tower, whether you like it or whether you don't, you can't stop what's coming. So there are going to be some changes. There's going to be some things taking effect that maybe you don't want, but they're coming anyway. So better that you take the time, breathe deep, prepare yourself, than just be in denial, because these things are coming. Now, there are good things too. Now, here you have the Ace of Pentacles, so you are going to have some opportunities. They may be because other people have made mistakes, and that may free up an opportunity for you. Other people may not be dealing with this full moon energy very well, and they may make mistakes like losing customers, losing business, whatever, and that may in turn come to you. So by you keeping yourself calm, centered, not acting like a crazy person, not being rash and obnoxious, take the opportunities that are given to you, because there will be some coming. It's not all terrible. It's just like there's a lot happening. There's a lot of weird energy going on. So when opportunity presents itself, it is for you, and you're going to want to take that. And we have this Knight of Cups here, which is the charging of your emotions. So I think this is a reminder to us to take that deep breath. Do not come barreling in. Don't unleash every emotion you have upon each situation that you encounter. You're going to want to think before you act. And the Knight has a tendency to charge right in. And I think this is a reminder here that, you know, we talked about that moon opposing Jupiter, that you don't want to embarrass yourself or do things that later you'll be like, why did I do that? So this is the reinforcement of the think before you act. Now, here we have the Five of Cups, which is a little bit of sadness and a little bit of feeling kind of lost. And, you know, this is a weird energy. Like I said, you get that Mars squaring Jupiter with that good, strong, sexy, you know, I can do anything, look at me. But then you get that angry, frustrated, impulsive, maybe you could do some things that you're not proud of, say some things that you wish you could take back, and it could give you this kind of a feeling here. So it's kind of a reminder. But you know what? If you do make mistakes, and we all do, just remember, all is not lost. You'll see here there's a couple of these cups that are actually full. They aren't spilled, and they even have a couple little fishies in them. So just know that whatever you do or whatever things don't go right, this is not the end of the world. It's just the way things go sometimes, but all is not lost. You may feel at this moment that things are terrible, but you know, you'll look back a few months and go, who cares? You know, it's kind of that sort of energy. We do have the Star here though, which is reminding us that dreams do come true. So this kind of energy, I feel like it's going to kind of come with this. You know, there may be something that you're looking for. There may be other people that make mistakes that give you ultimately an opportunity for success. So keep an eye out for these opportunities, because this is telling me that you are going to really have an opportunity to prosper through this. You have all these fish here, which always mean prosperity, and this is the card of anything you want to be, do, or have, you can have it. So it looks to me like you may not be having so many problems during this whole full moon in Gemini, but other people may. And I hate to say it, but it looks like you may benefit from that. I think it's because you start out here looking from this different perspective. I think that's going to be a key to it. Now, we have the Page of Swords, which is an intellectual message, and I love the Page of Swords because this is the hey, use your head, not your heart. You know, if somebody acts in a way toward you that is bitter, nasty, mean, hurtful, you know, whatever, they are probably going through this whole full moon energy too. So use your smart mind, take this message and go, this is not this person. You know, if somebody who normally is just sweet as pie to you is mean, nasty, short, abrupt, you know what? Don't take it personally. This is the Page of Swords saying, hey, you know what? Let it go. Turn, walk away, pick your battles. Today's not the day. Be very rational. Page of Swords is rational. Now we have the King of Swords. King of Swords, objective mind, mental acuity, like he's not missing a trick. And I think this is going back here with this opportunity. It's obvious to me that this full moon in Gemini is going to benefit you in some way. And I think that you will be able to use this King of Swords to help you recognize that benefit that's coming. So there are other people. You're going to see some stuff during this full moon in Gemini, some overindulgent behavior, embarrassing behavior, people making choices they normally would not make. You're not going to be that person, though, Aries. I'm very happy to tell you you're not going to be that person. You're going to use your objective, straight, thoughtful mind, and you're going to say, I see what's happening around me. I'm not going to participate in any of this nonsense. I will be over here, thank you very much, and I'll be taking the benefits of all these people who are acting like fools. So that's pretty exciting, and it gets better. It gets better, Aries. I'm telling you, you got the world, and look at this big-ass full moon right up here. You couldn't have a better situation, Aries. Like, it's obvious to me, this full moon is not going to beat you up. This full moon is giving you the world. Something is going to come your way as a byproduct of all the energy of this full moon that you're going to be able to take and really run with, and that opportunity, that financial opportunity. And you have it here, the Knight of Wands. Go get it. This is for you. This full moon is not going to beat you up. It's going to benefit you. Talk to you soon.